There's a few funny ones over the weekend. Benji had every right, yes, to be.
What was that?
100%. That was absolutely ridiculous.
In a game that is ridiculously pedantic. And then we pick up absolutely
everything.
Stuff that never. And then they search with a microscope to find absolutely everything, and then that gets missed.
That's a try gone begging. I think they score on that play, and he's been look.
It was a big moment.
A huge moment. He actually dived. The ankle tap him. How aren't you sitting in the sin bin for that? Yeah. That was a disgraceful call. I don't know how the bunker missed it. The referee should have seen it. The touch judge should have seen it. That was a disgraceful call, that one.
So there's one with intent in terms of tripping, and then there's the Tedesco one from the Roosters Storm game where there is that reflex.
Yeah.
Where
back in my day,
you stick the leg out.
I hate saying that, but back in my day, tripping was a send-off.
Send-off, yeah.
You would just get sent off. Now it's a bit of a fine and, reflex action and all the business and all that sort of thing, but you're not supposed to do it.
See, he should have got 10 for that. He was. He was set for 10? No, he was. Thankfully.
No, I don't think he was sent for 10.
No, he was. See, he should have got 10 for that.
Yeah. So where's?
I don't know what's changed.
Well, it's a finable offence. All that is get a fine.
He's got a fine, but I mean, how much getting sent for 10 for it? He should have been sent for 10, without a doubt.
We can't keep sending people off, Gal.
What, for 10? Tripping, mate, you just said a moment ago, back in your day, it was a send-off, and now you're saying you can't even send it for 10.
Yeah, but if you open the door to that, mate, they'll send it.
You are an astronaut. How the hell, in 30 years ago, you send blokes off, now you don't want to send them for 10? Can you explain that?
Move on to something else.
Yes, thank you. I'll take that as a win, thank you.
No surprise, JWH in the same match found himself in a bit of hot water as well. It was a physical match, this one, no doubt about that. Bit of feeling early.
Yeah, a couple of front rowers just bumping in the night.
As you do.
Well, it's just good fun.
Can I ask a question?
We've taken all this out of the game. Everyone's scared of everything.
Can I ask a question?
It's a funny game, professional football. What's the name? The obstructors and the...
Yeah, the disruptor.
And the blokes pushing on people.
And lending.
Yeah,
do they send
what's
you...
lending?
Or do they send you a list when they update the terms? Do they send you a list?
They would send it to me anymore. I just throw it in the bin. I don't coach. It's up to the coaches who have to put up with
this.
Well,
they did. They 100% did. The start of the season...
But why did they come up with that rule?
No idea why. I don't know why they come up with it, but they... Without
I'll tell you what this is.
Everybody got that you cannot lend weight to a tackle, whether you... The other one
I'll tell you how the rules change these days, right? Like in the old days, rules would take 4 or 5 years to change a rule. Now we change a rule over breakfast, all right? It just takes one coach with a bit of pull, with someone down at the NRL to ring up and say we should be changing this, and it gets done. Or social media will have a bit of a rant. I guarantee you can start a social media campaign and within 2 weeks there'll be a rule change. Trust me. They are oversensitive to all sorts of things down there. And this will be this obstructor stuff, this ridiculous jumping for the ball stuff that we're going through at the moment. This will be one coach of great influence ringing up someone at the NRL saying we've got to change this because A, he hasn't got a winger who can jump, or he hasn't got a winger that can catch.
Self-interest, Gus.
It's absolutely self-interest, absolutely. 90% of our rule changes over the last decade have been self-interest or instigated by social media. Because we've got no one at the head office that has actually got a clue about what they're doing with the rules.
But once they change the rule and they come up with a new interpretation, why can't they get it right? Everybody was told at the start that you cannot lend weight.
Because they exaggerate it. If you give the referee enough latitude, they will exaggerate the interpretation. Then you keep saying, oh, that's not what we meant. But that's what you said.
There's no exaggeration in that case. Nelson de Solomon, he pushed his player forward.
So what?
They were told at the start that you can't do that.
Why can't you?
Because that's the new rule. That's the new interpretation of the rule.
Why is it the new rule?
Because they just made it.
Because some coach blew up about it.
Well, it doesn't.
Not for any other reason.
But that is the rule.
Might have been old mate up there in the box.
But that is now the rule. And in that case, without
he seemed to know the rule pretty well.
Nelson, who's 140 kilos, lent weight to his player and pushed him over the try.
What's wrong with that? It's been happening since time began.
That's the rule, Gus.
But why did they change the rule?
Who knows why they changed it? But they changed it.
Thank you. I'll take that as a win.
The rule is the rule, though. That is the rule. Once a rule is made...
But the rule's stupid.
It doesn't matter if it's stupid. People think you're stupid. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I certainly don't worry about that. But what I'm saying is,
but the rule
who changed the rule?
The NRL changed the rule.
Who?
The NRL.
Who?
I don't know.
Who is this man NRL?
Listen,
Who is this NRL?
the rule is you cannot lend weight
Who is
to
he?
a player.
Who is he?
Weight shouldn't have been a try.
Because he's got a lot to answer for.
Well, he may just have a lot to answer for.
He's
The
got
fact
a
is,
lot to answer
The rules
for.
are the rules. That is the problem. The rules are the rules, and they broke
Find
the
me
rules
this
on that
bloke.
occasion,
Find me
and it was
this
still
bloke
given a
NRL.
try.
Find me this bloke who keeps changing the rules.
I love it. We need
Tell
to
me where he gets his
I
tips.
wish we went live 7 years ago, Daddy, because it's bringing out some good stuff tonight.